Hey, this is the Big Hardcore Gamer, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I beat the Maluca boss fight, which so far is the toughest boss fight I've had to face in the game. So first of all, let me show you my gear. I'm still using the spear. The spear is definitely the best weapon in the game, and I'm using the Executioner armor set for the brutal attack health recovery boost and damage increase. And you know, if you haven't picked up this armor set yet, there's another video which I'll link in the description, show you how to get it. On the skill tree, so basically I've boosted, like, I've decreased the stamina when doing a dodge, but I've also added the quick slash dodge attack. So when I do a brink dodge, I can basically dash forward and strike the enemy, and the rod smite. So when I do a brink guard, I can quickly counter with another attack by pressing X. And I've also got the brutal attack reap and brutal attack spirit. So basically when I do a brutal attack, it's going to heal me a little bit, and the counter attack offense, I basically just increase the damage on the counter attack. Now with those boosts you get from the Executioner armor set, you're going to see that when I do a brutal attack, it's actually going to heal me a lot more than when I don't have it equipped, which is why I've chosen to equip this armor set. At one point, after losing to this boss so many times, I actually tried changing armor, and I noticed straight away that I wasn't healing as much whenever I did a brutal attack, so I had to switch back. But the reason why this boss is so difficult, man, it's like when you get to the second half of the fight, it switches up and it's a real pain in the ass. Also, if you can equip some items to dealing with chaos. Right, so he always starts off with that attack, which is very easy to parry or brink guard. And these counter attacks basically allow you to do a lot of damage to the enemy. So I'm actually glad that there's opportunities for you to do them. Right, when he's doing this, practice in this part of the fight, practice doing a brink guard, and then also after the second one, for the third one, I did the quick slash instead to launch myself forward. But yeah, practice brink guarding those attacks that he does, because you're going to need it later. Because dodging uses up stamina, and but brink guarding doesn't. So definitely practice in this section when it's easy. Whenever you see that light come up in his hands, just back up, because he's going to do that AoE attack. Again, I'm still practicing do a brink guard. I basically gave him the "I'm tired of your shit" combo with that one, because I spent so many times trying to beat him. I just got fed up. But literally, I was fighting for 2 days. Right, so this is where he switches up. This is when chaos gets introduced to the game. Now, I mentioned equipping some consumables, because there's one which you can use to clear the chaos effect. Basically, chaos effect fills up your health bar, preventing you from being able to heal, and that's what screwed me over. Now, if you have the right ingredients, you can actually craft these at the blacksmith at the crevice. Right, so he always starts off with this attack, dive up and then AoE attack, and then a move which I think is unblockable. So move out of the way. This is what happens when you don't manage to block it or dodge out of the way. He turns into Virgil from Devil May Cry. So here it is again. So basically I dodged out the way and then I did a quick slash. Right, so now he gets you with a 9-hit combo. Now, where I was going wrong with all the failed attempts was I was trying to brink guard on all 9 attacks. The most I can manage is 5, and then he always gets me. So what I've been doing, what I advise you do, also guard that. What I advise you do is to brink guard like 4 or 5 and then just hold the guard button to absorb the rest. That way you won't lose stamina throughout all 9 attacks. And again, just gotta get the timing right and just guard this. You see the chaos meter appear on the screen and you see it filling up my health bar. I only have 1 chaos cleanse potion left, so I was saving it for if I really needed it towards the end of the fight. So I was basically saving it for if I thought I could beat him, and it turns out in this occasion I didn't actually need it. When he does this, no attack will do damage apart from that spiral thrust. When you see him running at you like this, he always does 2 jumps and then that spin and slash, so get ready to block, and then he does a triple spin and slash, which is pretty easy to move out the way. Right, when he switches to the 2 broken swords, things get a bit easier. So he basically does the 3 AoE attack slams. So on the 3rd one, just dodge out of the way and just dash forward. You can do that earlier if you want, just be careful of your stamina, because you don't want to run out of stamina when it's time for you to dodge out of the way. That's easy block, and then Rod Smite. Love being able to do the counters on him. Inflict as much damage as you can before you do the brutal attack. And yeah, he is an arsehole that will heal himself. And you can't take off no damage when he's doing that. Right, so when he starts flexing like this, just run up and give him 1 hit, because it will make him do an attack which you can counter. So that's an easy way to trigger it. Most of the time he does it in the first half of the fight as well. Yeah, so it's Bigg just brutalizing this bitch. Right, and now he switched back to his katana again. And again. Nice, easy to block, triple hit combo. Right, when you see him jump up like that and his body turns purple, get out of the way. Get out of the way. I think that's another unblockable, so I've never been able to block it. And if you get caught by it, it causes a lot of damage. Yeah, when you see the screen go like that, he's vulnerable, just causes much damage, and get him in his position where he can't fight back like this, and brutalize that bitch, man. Fake ass Virgil. Right, now unlike with the broken swords, when he does that with the katanas, he's just gonna parry anything you do, so you might as well just wait it out, just let him until he attacks you. Another 9-hit combo. Then the triple slash. Right, now the hit combo. Now this is why I told you to practice brink guarding, because what happens is if you try to dodge all of them, you will run out of stamina. I know this because he's got me with it so many times when I was close to finishing off the fight. Almost had me breaking the damn controller. Right, but if you just brink guard, you can survive this, because you won't run out of stamina, because you don't lose stamina when you brink guard. And that's basically how you're going to deal with that onslaught. Just remember, if you try to dodge out of the way of all of them, unless you're extremely lucky, you are going to run out of stamina. And it will be game over for you. So it's best to learn to brink guard it. And I'm just putting extra work just to make sure I finish him. And there was still a bit left, man. He actually had me worried because I got into this part so many times. And it's a wrap. Fake ass Virgil is dead. He is no more. I love the animations in this game. They've literally made the boss fights epic in this game. Absolutely love it. This has been the most difficult fight so far, but I still haven't found the need to use the summons. And I have a feeling that in New Game Plus there's going to be a hard mode available, because this is a normal difficulty, which normal difficulty in this game is harder than pretty much any other game. It's a wrap for you, buddy.
Why is it failing me?
Right, I hope you found the video useful. If you did, please leave it a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and check out some other content. I will be uploading more Khazan guides, so make sure you click the notification bell. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.